हेलो एवरीवन, माय नेम इज प्रिया। सो लेट्स सी आज मैंने अपना गोल्ड का एजुकेशन कैसे किया, व्हाट वाज माय प्लानिंग, हाउ आई डिड माय एजुकेशन एंड व्हाट वाज द लर्निंग फॉर टुडे। ओके, so my higher time frame we watch the last month, as I say, it was actually bearish. Okay, this current month, this July is actually, we can see it's a bullish. Last week it was actually bearish candle, but these all those candle is actually supporting this this support zone. Now if I see the last candle, so last candle yesterday it was the Monday, and I can consider this candle as a weak candle. Okay, now we can see there was a resistance from this all candle, and here we can see a breakout from this resistance today. So it was actually bullish momentum today. Okay, now I see what was the last 4 hour, which is the 2 a.m. So this 2 a.m. this was actually somehow a weak candle, and this weak candle this was actually make at the SR zone. Now, if I check 6 a.m., 7 a.m. candle, so if I see this candle, this was actually, engulfed by this last few candle, and we have a breakdown over this candles. Okay, so on the daily base, I have a bullish momentum, but on the short term, like for a intraday trade for the New York session, I'm looking for the selling and selling. Why? Because at that time, so when I joined the NY session, and so at that time I was seeing the price structure, something was looking like this. Okay, so on 1 hour time frame and on 4 hour time frame, it was much away from the moving average. Also we are seeing a resistance from this area. Okay, so if I show you what happened at that time. Okay, so this was a time when actually I joined, and this at that time I quickly thought it was actually bullish momentum. Okay, so there was few mistakes which I have done today, and I got a lot of the learning from those all those. So as soon as, okay, this is the 30 minute, and I will quickly shift to 5 minute here. Okay, so as soon as 5 minute candle was created. Okay, I actually somewhere planned my entry here once this candle was actually created, and once it started going above. My SL was below this candle only. Okay, so it was a quick scalp I was trying to do till this level and till this resistance level, but I got my SL in the first trade. Okay, after that I try to be calm, and I try to be, look for my setup first. So this is the 30 minute. Okay, so this 30 minute candle, this given me the confirmation that for the selling side basically. Okay, so what I did that time, it was in my first trade for the buying, I had a small loss. Okay, in my second trade, once this 30 minute candle actually given me the confirmation, what I did on the retracement. Okay, if I show you, okay, on the retracement I planned my entry. Okay, perfect. So on the retracement, actually, I plan my entry, but if you see, again, I make it the 5 minute. Some of my entries actually, once this trade started running in my direction, some of my entries actually executed at the CTC. Okay, so uh, in that actually I took one loss. Sorry, so here I actually make my position, and some quantity I added here once it break the low. But this candle actually. Because of this candle actually I have to cut my position. Okay, now again when this candle actually given me that confirmation, again I have planned my entry, and somewhere around, somewhere I think I was looking my target for this area actually. Okay, so somewhere around the 46 and 47 I booked my profit. So what happened today in short, for the buying trade I have took my SL. Okay, for the selling trade, just this candle went in my went against me, so I had to cut my stop loss in two position. And again, when this candle given me that confirmation, and also on the 30-minute, I can see that there is no any candle closing above this resistance area. So again, I planned another entry and kept the SL on this level only around 64. And at that position, actually, I have booked my profit. But overall, in the last three trade, I took my SL. It was the small SL, and this, this trade actually took my profit. But overall, what was the learning for me today? Like the basic idea when I actually planned this trade. Okay, so this was my confirmation candle. I planned my trade somewhere on the retestment and somewhere started breaking is low. So, like what I did, I actually exited some quantity when it actually tried to retrace. Okay, but in actual, my SL was not hit. My actual SL was 64. Okay, and my target was somewhere around this. But the market went into the consolidation after I took my trade. So I had that. I had the lack of the patience. So I actually booked my position. But this was the quite learning for me. Only the good point which I actually find out that I have that risk management. So I did not took a long like a bad risk today. Okay, so if I show you my PNL today, you can see a few entries here. Okay, so this was one of my buying trade. This was the two trade which I was talking about, which I had to exit cost to cost, and this was the last trade where actually I booked my profit. And again, I plan one another trade where I took my SL. So overall, I was closed my day in in a small loss, but it's not about the profit or loss. It's just that did I follow my process and my rules today? So no, I break my own rule today. I did in case I when I plan my second second trade after this closing, I should have hold that trade till my SLR target. And in between that, I actually tried two to three position, and I have to take a small loss in that. So that was the learning for me. I should have wait for my TPR SL, and whenever the market went into the consolidation after we take the trade, we should have that patience to hold that trade. Okay, because our logic was not incorrect. Okay, the logic was actually correct at that time. It's just that it did not perform quickly. It took some time to give us the exact either the SL or either the target. So this was the my learning for today. Thank you.